Hi guys, I'm back and this is the final review on Aliexpress's Rosa Hair Products Malaysian Body Wave. That is a long title, but here I have a review on the Rosa Hair Products Malaysian Body Wave. As you can see, it's straight and I'll get into that, but I have in the 14, 16, 18, and 12 inch, and I just have like minimum leave out there, and I'll also get into that. Now I've had this hair in since January, so it's been doing pretty good. It's still soft and silky and everything like that, but if you guys remember from my initial unboxing video, the hair had this deep wave. It was so beautiful and it just was like amazing. But after I washed the hair and conditioned it, the wave and everything was completely gone, and I heard that from a lot of other girls. After they washed the hair, the wave was completely gone, but still I wasn't discouraged. It still was soft and beautiful, so I put it in and it was just like great hair. And like, I remember if you look in the description box, I said like the 12 inch was shedding a lot. After I washed it and deep conditioned it, it did not shed anymore, so I was really happy about that. I've had the hair in for like a really long time and I really put it to the test. I've curled this hair with curling irons, I've did bantu knots, basically flat ironed the hair, everything. But I will say that a lot of other girls did report that this hair does dry out, and I do agree. When I had the hair in the bantu knots, I give it about 3 days and then it'd be like dried out and frizzy. However, I still was not discouraged. Like, I have a product that really helps me with this hair, and I swear by this product. I used it almost every time I needed to. Every time the hair started getting a little stringy or started shedding a little bit or feeling dry and everything like that, and it bounced the hair back completely. A lot of other girls said they had to clarify and wash the hair with like actual shampoo and everything like that. I didn't have to do that. All I needed was my silicone mix conditioner, and I just put it on the hair and I let it sit in my hair for like an hour, sometimes 2 hours, 3 hours, and the hair would bounce back and it would love me again. So I was very happy about that. I really do feel like this hair is worth the money, and it was very inexpensive, and that's what I was kind of going for. Especially when you're trying out different hair, you really don't know what you're gonna get, so I would always like to do an expensive like hair first. And I know a lot of my coworkers was like, can you do something that is not like gonna break my piggy bank, because you know I work and other stuff like that. I totally understand. So I was really happy with this hair. I believe it cost me like $158, and I'm definitely happy with it. As far as like shedding, this hair, I'm not gonna lie, all hair, any hair that you get is gonna shed, but this hair did not shed at all. On a scale from 1 to 10, I say this hair shedding is probably like a 2. On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, 1 being the best, it's probably like a 2, because I'm not gonna lie, it does shed, but it wasn't like every time you run your fingers through it, it's like 30 strands. You gotta vacuum your carpet every day because there's strands all over. I just run my hands through it there and I got 2 strands. 2 strands. So, you know what I'm saying? You can run your fingers through it at work while you're sitting at your desk, and you ain't gotta worry about scraping it into the trash can for the person next to you see it. Like, it wasn't bad at all. As far as versatility, I've noticed this a lot, and I heard a lot of other people say it, so I definitely agree with it. Hair that comes like curly or body wave or deep wave, any type of hair that comes in a curly pattern does hold a curl better than the natural straight hair. So this hair did hold a curl beautifully. I had people like, oh my god, that's so pretty, how you do that? I'm like, oh, bantu knots or my curling iron or my curling wand and things like that. So this hair does hold a curl amazingly. Like, it will hold a curl for about 3-4 days without you having to touch it up. All you gotta do is tie it up at night. I use my bonnet. I tried the pineapple method, but I don't know if I did that right. So other than that, the hair was perfect. So versatility, on a scale from 1 to 10, I give it a 1. 1 being the best, I give it a 1. Perfect. It was very versatile. As far as like blending, it blended very well with my hair. I like how the ends kind of look, you know, natural, I'd say. Definitely got to watch out with the ends when you're curling it because you're going to need to keep it moisturized. I put silicone mix on the hair and just oil, any oil, you know, just a little bit. A little goes a long way with this hair. You don't need to over oil it. Just tap it on the ends and you're good to go. And yeah, that's pretty much it for as far as like blending. I will say that my next review and my next hair that I'll put in, I'm definitely getting a closure, and this is only for my natural hair because I do go 6 months without a relaxer, and I'm gonna do a video about the whole why I'm not getting relaxers anymore type of thing. So with that being said, I definitely am going to like focus more on getting closures so that way my natural hair doesn't have to like suffer with the flat ironing or with the curling, the blending, you know, all that other stuff. So as far as blending, I give it a 1 being the best. As far as price wise, you know, as far as hair that lasts this long and still looks good, I can still rock with this, but I have more hair to review, so that's why I'm taking it out. But as far as like blending, like, you know, as far as like, you know, longevity and everything like that, this hair, I'm still rocking with this. I'm probably gonna bust this back out another time because this is good hair, you know what I'm saying? Deep condition it, wash it real good, give it to somebody as a gift. I'm gonna keep it for myself, but you could do that. Or you could keep it in. Like I have a friend who ordered this hair after she seen mine, and she's taking hers out, gonna deep condition it like I told her to, and she's gonna get it put right back in. So you could do that as well. Yeah, but this hair is like amazing. I really love it. I do have some pictures from where I curled it. Not too many though, but I do have a couple pictures that I can show you guys from where I curled it. And this hair straightens very well, of course, because it loses its wave pattern. I think that actually helped me more than it was like disappointing, because for one, I didn't have to really go through with my leave out too much, and also with it losing its wave pattern, it straightened better and it curled better. So I really feel like I got all around good hair. But I definitely, with any weave or even with your real hair, definitely go get you some of this. Like, I am like in love with this. You know, it kind of can be expensive. I think this was like $10 and I'm almost out, so I'm gonna have to get another one. But I am like in total love with silicone mix and what it does for your weaves. And I've seen it on like a lot of blogs and stuff like that, and a lot of Instagram posts, and I was like, I'm gonna have to try that. I don't really know. I'm so glad that I bought it with this hair because it definitely helps protect your investment. I did not seal the wefts of this hair, so for me not to have to seal the wefts or go buy like crazy buku products, this hair is not high maintenance at all. All you need to do is know it and respond to it. If it feels dry, deep condition it. You know, if it feels kind of frizzy from the curls, deep condition it. I will also say, never manipulate the hair. When I had it curly and I wanted it to go back to straight, I deep condition it, wash it out. It would be like a little wavy while it was wet. I let it air dry, or I sit underneath my jar for a few hours, and then it would be straight again. So I never was like, oh, it's curly, I need to straighten it out and just straighten it. No, I wouldn't do that, because that it's already dry and it's already like frizzy and stuff like that. That's just gonna damage the hair, and you want to protect your investment. I also wrap my hair at night and tie it up. Sometimes I would put my bonnet on, but I'm trying to stray away from my bonnet because the one that I got, it has that little ridge around to like fit closer to your head, I guess. And with that rubbing up against my edges, I noticed that my edges was like, my hair was kind of breaking off a little bit, so I'm trying to stray away from that too. So I just use my silk scarf that I've been using for years, and I noticed that my hair has bounced back. On my leave out, what I put on there was my growth cream, and I know my leave out kind of looks a little bit white now. That's because it was being incorrigible and I had to use my wax stick. And I just used it. I just overly used it because I wanted it to look like super, super nice. So that's what I did. The next hair that I'll probably be reviewing is some curly hair that I'm gonna get installed for my birthday. So I'll definitely get the unboxing up soon and get the, you know, hair installed. And then I'm gonna try to do more videos for you guys while I have the hair in. I tried this time. I've recorded so many videos, but I'm transitioning into to getting my extra room into a studio and getting the lighting right, and the lighting just was not going for me. So pray for me while I'm working on that. But until then, I'll just be doing my videos in the same little area that you see me in now, until we get that together. One thing that I would say is, if you're looking for hair to last you a long time and you're a college student like me, or you're working and you got bills to pay like me and things like that, this hair is definitely good for you. I swear, this hair could go 6 months straight. Like, you leave it in for 3 months, take it out, wash your hair, condition your hair, make sure you're responding to your hair while you have the sewing in. You know, wait a few weeks, get it put back in, and you can go another 3 months. That's just how strongly, that's just how strongly I feel about the hair. So, yes. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm sorry, guys, but that's just how strongly I feel about it. There was no bulging at the back of my neck with this hair, and I do work out 3 days a week. So, well, I just started, but still, it's an accomplishment for me. And with me working out and stuff like that, one thing that I will say be cautious of is anytime sweat gets on weave, it's like, you know, some weave never come back from that. But with this hair, you might have to deep condition it. So I went from deep conditioning every now and then to now that I work out, I do it once a week just to keep that sweat from building up, because you don't want your hair to be looking all stiff and stuff. You want it to be flawless, like Beyonce said. So definitely get your flawless money, put it into that flawless account, get your flawless weave, and be flawless, for real, definitely. So I'm going to quit rambling and quit staring at myself, because I don't even know what I'm looking for. And I'm just going to say, like, overall, the overall rating, I rated the shedding, the versatility, the blending, and the longevity. Overall, I give this hair a 1, as 1 being the greatest. And I know that's kind of backwards, but overall, I give this hair, like, this hair is number 1 for me. This is the best hair I've ever had in my life. I get compliments from, like, some of my coworkers, like, oh, that hair look really nice. That hair lasted like a really long time, because they know I be on one when it comes to, like, weave not working for me. Yes, I do not play. Yeah, so